I think a lot of times when you're a young conservative, you get associated with kind of this...
I'm a racist.
Older white men.
Socially conservative, Bible sort of characters.
As we've spoken with more and more young Republicans, this is a place where people want to come, a non-judgmental environment.
You're almost taught to keep your ideals and your beliefs inside because it's different and it's wrong.
They are not racists. They are not just white.
Not even the case at all.
I think the party is definitely moving more progressive to move with today's times.
Telling people how to live, which was kind of what we saw with some of the older Republican Party.
This year I'll be voting for the Republican candidate, Donald Trump.
I've always liked Trump.
I'm going to vote for Donald
Trump for president.
I'll be voting for Donald Trump.
If Biden was up there, if Uncle Joe was up there, I would stay home and give up half of a vote. But since it's Hillary Clinton, I'm going for Donald Trump.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Political correctness has not gotten this country where it needs to be. But then when Trump threw his hat into the ring, I saw a guy who's charismatic, who says how he feels, whether it's politically correct or not.
Obviously, Trump has his flaws as a candidate, but I think some of the things he brings to the table were some of the things, in a lot of ways, that people liked about Bernie.
You know, he may not sound like the most intelligent politician, but, you know, that's because he speaks off the top of his head. You know, a lot of politicians don't do that anymore.
People really feel that he's speaking the truth.
It's just sometimes there's a line. Banning Muslims and stuff, that's crossing it a little bit.
You really can't be, you know, the way he's saying build a wall is coming on a little too strong, though I support it.
I know Trump talks about the wall. I don't think there will ever be a massive wall like he talks about. I think it's more of a symbol.
I don't agree that we should ban all Muslims. You know, I'm Jewish, and back in the 1930s, Jews were denied to come from Germany.
I do not believe that one particular religion should be banned from the United States of America. That wouldn't be American. With that being said, I believe that all Muslims, all Catholics, all Jews, all non-affiliated religious individuals from said countries should not be able to come to the United States for a temporary period of time.
Never once has anybody heard Donald Trump been called a racist until he decided to run against Democrats.
I don't think he's racist. I think he just says what we're all thinking. You know, I think we all have a certain stereotype, and I think certain stereotypes should not be ignored.
The left can portray walls being built and immigration reform as racist. If I was a Mexican father and right across that border there was a better opportunity for my family, guess what? I'm crossing the border. We would like to have a moment of silence for all of the lives lost a few days back in Orlando, Florida at the Pulse shootings. So.
We're stereotyped as people who don't like gays, don't support gay rights. In high school, I was a dancer. I have many friends who are gay. I openly support them.
So I don't think the government should tell people who they can and cannot marry. I think that's crazy. I know gay couples who are much more loving than married straight couples. You know, tell me that's right. Or how gay couples gay people can't donate blood in Florida right now to help those in their community affected. How's that not right? That night when the shooting happened, people ran and they called good guys with guns. They called the police. Just imagine if one or two people in that bar, whether it be employees or bar goers, were armed and exercising their Second Amendment rights. We could have prevented a large tragedy.
Say, all right, you know what? Let's get stronger background checks. Let's get, let's close the computer loophole, the internet loophole. Let's close the gun store, the gun show loophole. Then what happens? Where does it end?
Me, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, all of us go upstate. We shoot guns, we have a good time. Why take that away?
I was never against Donald Trump, nor was I ever a Donald Trump supporter throughout the duration of the Republican primary. Upon Donald Trump being the last candidate, that was when I officially decided that's who I'll be supporting for president of the United States.
When he did announce his candidacy, I think we were all a little shocked and we all thought it was a joke.
I first supported Rand Paul, and then he dropped out.
I think he doesn't really give Republicans a good image necessarily.
And I was kind of leaning towards Marco Rubio, and then he dropped out.
I will be supporting Donald Trump. I can't believe I'm saying those words, but I definitely will be supporting him.
And then Ted Cruz was the only one left that I like, so I'm gonna be a good Republican and support the Republican nominee.
To me, it's Kim Jong-un over Hillary Clinton.
We let the shelters know that if at any time they need to move somebody out of a situation, to contact us, and we move the victims of domestic violence